I'm just mad about Saffron. She's just mad about me. I'm just mad about Saffron. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow. I'm just mad about 14. 14's mad about me. I'm just mad about 14. Yeah. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow. Electrical banana is gonna be a sudden grace. Electrical banana is gonna be the very next phase. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite right. They call me Mellow Yellow. Hey, how you doing out there, guitar heroes? All right, well, we got a little Donovan today from 1966. He's mad about Saffron. Saffron's mad about him. Mellow Yellow. A pretty cool little song, but kind of dumb too, I guess, when you think about it. Well, let's just call it, rather than dumb, let's just call it psychedelic lyrics. That's what we got going on here, right? Psychedelic lyrics. Okay, well, you can see I'm doing all bar chords on this one, and that's why, because there's this little run, and that's pretty hard to do without bar chords. So I just wanted to, for me, if I'm in bar chords, I need to stick in bar chords. As soon as I'm jumping back and forth, it makes it more difficult. And in this song, I found if I just stick to bar chords, it works. You wouldn't have to, if you can handle it without bar chords, but you're going to have to get in bar chords for that part, that little run. Okay, so what do we got going here? Well, we're going to start in D, and I think it's in the key of D, because we got D, and we got G, and we got A, and generally speaking, those are the four majors that are in the 1, 4, 5. Okay, so let's start with this D here. And I don't think there's really any intro in here, and maybe I'm goofed up on that, but I don't think there was. Start with a D. I'm just mad about G. Saffron, D. Saffron's mad about me, A7. And the reason that this doesn't work with the A7 here is because now I got to do this run, which is really hard to go, for me, this is hard for me to go from that to get to here. So I just stick in the bar chords all the way. So I'm right up here starting out. I'm just mad about G, Saffron. So what do we got? D is what? That's an A form bar chord. We're at the 5th fret. And then when I go to G, I'm just mad about Saffron. I'm going to slide down 2, and now I'm going to use the E form. Right? So I got the E form at the 3rd fret. That's my G. And I'm going back to D. Saffron's mad about me, and then I'm going to an A7 here. And remember, an A7 is no different than an A, except I'm going to pick up the pinky here, so I've got a 7th. And then I'm going to do this little little walk down. So I'm back to a G. I got a 7th here. I'm just mad about Saffron. And then I can go back up to an A. She's just mad about me. And then we go into the chorus. So let's go through this verse again. It's a little bit complicated. So I start with the D. I'm just mad about G. Saffron. D. Saffron's mad about me. A7. And this would be a A7, A flat 7, and then a G. G7. You can either have the pinky up or not. I just kind of like to stay in the 7 one time there. It sounds about right, but you could do either one here. And then we go, and so now that I'm at the G, I'm just mad about, and then it says G7, slide back to A, little pinky goes down. I'm just mad about me. And now we go into the chorus. So we start with the A7. They, A7, call me mellow, D, yellow. So you see how easy this is? I just stay right in the same box for my A7, which is, remember that's the E, same as the E7 down here, right? E7 without the little finger down. Same kind of form with the bar, it's a 5th. They call me mellow, D now, yellow. And this is a little tricky here, quite, and I jump down to the G, right leg. And it's a quick to get back up. I'm back to the A7. They call me mellow, D yellow, quite, G, back to the G, quite right leg. They, back to the A7, call me mellow, D yellow. And then they do Donovan does something like this. I'm just mad, 14, and then he goes back into the next verse. So the verses are all the same. The chorus gets repeated like 3 or 4, 5 times because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 verses, and then the first verse I think gets repeated at the end. So you know, this is a probably not a beginner song because obviously we got the bar chords in there. It's fairly slow pace though, right? That the pace isn't too bad. So that's not too bad, but obviously the bar chords and the quick changes here are a little bit difficult. But it's a fun little song, and if you're ready, to get into the bar chords associated with that, it's a good one to develop and improve your ability to work with bar chords, and that's always a necessity if you're going to be a player. Bar chords are necessary. That's just the way it is. Okay, so there you go, Donovan, 1966. Great little song. This was probably on his first or second album, and the way you think of Donovan, he's an acoustic guy, and he was kind of like the English version of Bob Dylan. So I hope you got something out of this one. Mellow Yellow, Donovan, 1966. See you next time, and keep on strumming out there.